barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. You know what it is. 9 Wise. Click the link below. 9 Wise, man. You gotta watch 9 Wise before you watch Checks and Balances, man. May 19th. Okay, so you know how you drive it and you have these thoughts, and you guys know where I'm at. I'm about to pick Lincoln up from school. And I just started laughing, dog. I started laughing because in the chat, you guys always say, "Oh," and by the way, I love interviewing Bob Arum. Like I mean, he's one of the smartest people I've ever interviewed, and when you combine smartness with the life experiences, and and to be in business for 60 years says something about him, but at the end of the day, as I always say, he's definitely one of my favorite interviews, and we've been going back and forth for about 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks since I had COVID to do the interview. But I just been so focused on this film. But hopefully, I can get it done soon because he got a lot of coals in the fire. But the point I want to make is, which is laughable, right? Is I'm a coon, but you support Marcus Brown versus that other guy, one better beat Ev at 175. Isn't that a Al Haymon fighter? No. Okay, I'm not done. For about 3 years, you tried to make Terrence Crawford versus Earl Spence. Okay. Most recently, Sean Porter versus Terrence Crawford. Man, sometimes it don't add up, man. It don't add up at all, man. It don't add up. So I just thought I'll antagonize y'all a little bit, man. Have some fun, and yeah, man. I'm just on my cool stuff, man. I'm just not falling into that, man. And y'all have a beautiful day, man. We gonna be in the shop tonight, man. And I'm back, man. Hey, it's funny. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You don't know how much something bothers you, or that's the wrong term. You don't know how much clarity. No, excuse me, that's the wrong term. You don't know how involved you're in with something until it's gone, dude. I yesterday at about 6 o'clock when we wrapped, whew, whew, and now I'm just about as joyful as I can be, dog. I am so joyful, man. I can't wait to see y'all in the shop tonight. But I just had this thought when I was literally driving through the city, and you just get these laughs and you just get these moments and you just chuckle, man. I'm gonna explain something to y'all, man, and I want to explain this clearly. Support the people who support you, and organically we are going to lean towards people who look like us, right? Latinos lean towards Latinos, and you know how I know this is true, and this is just life. I remember travel before you guys knew me. I traveled a lot, country. I think I've been over 30 countries, and you always associate with the black person when you in foreign countries. You always. And if it's not black, it's English. You like, man, you speak English? Yes. Oh man, let's hang out. You black? Let's hang out. And when you travel, you'll notice, like, you organically gravitate towards people who you think associate with the things you like about yourself. And that's just the reality of it, man. But yeah, man. So because I interview him, I'm a coon, but Al Haymon can do a business deal with him, and that makes him intelligent? That makes him more intelligent? Or shouldn't he be building his own empire with his black fighters? Hey, I love y'all narrative don't make no goddamn sense, man. Hey, fuck you, man. You interviewing Bob Arum. Yeah, but Terrence Crawford used it. Hey. It shows you how amazing, how prophetic I am. I just went to Rallies and got a slushy, fruit punch slushy. It's amazing how everything I say comes to fruition. 9 out of 10 things, dog. I heard an interview by Terrence Crawford, and I'm gonna do a separate video on it. Terrence, why you just didn't listen to me, man? And the irony about it is, I'm gonna get the blame, and Terrence don't fuck with me, but I've never called him a coon. I've never called him top ranked Toby. I've always admired him as a father. I've always complimented him on his father, but I just talked to him to how he presents himself in the media. Very stern, stoic, straightforward, bulldozer, aggressive. So I talked to him the same way. And he took offense to that. But guess what? 5 years later, Terrence Crawford did an interview and said, we should work together and do the fight. Isn't that what I said the last 2 years of COVID? Y'all should have did the fight through me. Earl said, yeah, we spoke, but we don't know how to put on the fight. I said, why you didn't call me? I know how to put on an event. We can get him. Dude, you don't need Al Haymon, or Bob Arum, or a network to put that fight on. You know how much private money would invest in that fight? Do you know how much? You don't understand. See, y'all fully don't understand your value because you're used to getting things handed to you. Here's a fight date. Here's a check. Here's your training expenses, and we'll see you on, July 17th. We're so acclimated to that temperature, But when we get out of that warm, comfortable room and we step out in the cold, it's like, whoa. Man, I got to get my own jacket. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So it's okay if someone selling jackets on Omaha Boulevard and Dudley Street, or better yet, Omaha, Brooklyn, and Terrenceport, Crawford Street, if there is such a thing. But I am going to Omaha soon because I want to go to that museum where Malcolm X was born, the house and stuff. So I am going to make my way there. And I am going to pull up at BM. I'm there, so I might as well pull up. I think it's Oakland Carry State, too, right? Fear for my life, dog. I am going to pull up at Terrence Crawford Gym, though, one day when I go to. But I got to wait for my daughter to be able to sit in her own chair comfortably on a plane. She's not there yet because Dre had to hold her when they went to Hawaii. So she's probably about a year away, and we're going to be doing a lot more traveling. She's 4 now, so when she's comfortable just sitting in a chair by herself with her iPad and not wanting to sit on daddy's lap or mommy's lap, then we'll move forward with the more traveling. But as I say this, I support the people who come to the barbershop every day. I support them. Like, what do you need from me? I'll help as much as I can. That is my source of energy. That is where I get rejuvenated from every night now at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. And I think we got to get back to that, man. We really got to get back to that because at the end of the day, and I've grown through this cathartically, and you guys have seen me grow, and I can honestly say I've said some wrong things as it pertains to race, but when you don't know, right? And I'm always going to want to support a black man. 1,000%. It's just who I am instinctively. And you also got to understand too, there are going to be some white people that's going to help you along the way. There's going to be some Asians, some Mexicans that's going to help you along the way. The white man isn't the devil, man. That joint penetrated the black community so far, and now Louis Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam is getting checks from the government, from white people, from they getting so much money from the what's that thing called? Church of Scientology, man. They get millions from Church of Scientology, man. And so anyways, man, at the end of the day, I say this. You guys got to wake up and stop pushing narratives. There's a pro-black narrative that I think is not true because you can't be pro-black. Listen, and be an Eddie Hearn fan. You can't be pro-black and then say Top Rank is racist, and then you're gonna go watch Oscar Valdez, Shakur Stevenson, or buy a ticket. You can't. It's just, you can't be pro-black and say, well, Jamel Charlo disrespected me. I mean, you can't be a man and say, "Oh, Jamel Charlo disrespected me. He called me broke and disrespected me," and you still support him. I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand it, man. That's why I'm never that guy. Like, I don't care. Like, anyways, I think we got to get back to the integrity issue. And now that I have kids, I see things a lot clearer, man. And this is one of the blessings of having children, because when you're without kids, as a man, you solve things physically more than 50% of the time. Trust me, trust me, trust me. When you have kids, you're compassionate, you're cathartic, you have a higher level of intellect, because when you answer and solve tasks, you're answering to preserve life and advance life. And your life becomes secondary. So you don't go out on Saturday night at 10 p.m. because you may get hit by a drunk driver. It may be a shootout, or you go to a house party and you don't do that because you know you want to be there for your daughter's 19th birthday, her quinceañera, So that's the that's the uh, that's the journey that we go. Like it opens up a different portal in your brain. It really does. You got a different portal, man, and you really truly want to get home. You don't want to be fighting in these streets for no reason, and you want to kill people over religion. And but the irony, but the truth of it is, not everybody has opened up that portal. Not everyone has kids, or not everyone wants to be a great parent. So these are the things that we have to go through. But anyways, as I digress back into what I want to say, man. So I appreciate y'all supporting when Al Haymon puts all non-speaking English fighters on an Earl Spence card, but I interview Bob Arum. I'm a coon. I totally appreciate that, man. But make sure the people who support coons come in here. The haters come in here tonight, because we back. I missed 2 days because I was shooting. What a wonderful shoot, man. May 19th is on. It's on like Donkey Kong, man. Shout out to my 70s and 80s babies, man. Barbershop conversations, man. Y'all keep on supporting Bob Arum when he making fights with Al Haymon now. Now, y'all not just supporting Al Haymon. Y'all supporting Bob Arum, dog. Barbershop conversation, man. Feel free to subscribe, but my son gets out in a couple minutes, and I'm here, man. Shout out to all the fathers. Shout out to all the fathers that's picking up their kids from school today, man. I salute you, man. Thank you, guys. And I'm going to share a story with you guys in a couple weeks about decision making, about parenting and stuff like that. I'll tell you guys later. But barbershop conversations, the link to Nine Wives, must watch Nine Wives before checks and balances. Trust me, it's an anthropology. It's an encyclopedia of films. Barbershop conversations. Feel free to subscribe. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.